Hello everybody, this is FTV Vladireg here to bring you another episode of Learn to Play Build Edition. Today we're going to be looking at a slightly more complicated build, courtesy of innovation, the Marine Hellion Expand. This is a TVT build designed to secure your own expansion while putting pressure on your opponents. It's sort of interesting, to be honest with you. I'm very happy to have discovered it, although I must confess that I am 90% sure that I am going to mess this up and I'll have to make another video. If I don't, well, you get to hear me saying I'm 90% sure I'll mess this up and I'll have to make another video. You want to put a supply depot down on 10 supply. We will be going for a barracks on 12. As I interrupt myself, that's sort of an interesting concept. Either way, everything is going to according to plan so far. Nothing too brutally difficult. We are on 12 supply, going to be building down that barracks. There we go. And we will go in for a refinery then on 15 supply. Basically all SCV production until that point. Probably should rally it. Oh, which one's closer? I don't know. I do not know. Do not judge me. Either way, everything is going pretty much according to plan. I feel like I may have fallen very slightly behind somewhere in this matchup. Do not know how or why. We are going to put that down on 15 supply, and on 17 supply go for our orbital command. Yeah, I feel like somehow I did something wrong. You know what I did? I just realized, folks, why I'm floating a little extra here is because I did not send an SCV to scout. As soon as your barracks is complete, we want to be producing 2 Marines. Where's the ramp? There is the ramp. And we will be... You see, this should be the 17th SCV because I didn't send that other SCV out to scout. I have 120 more minerals than I should. That is okay. We are going to be getting our orbital and another depot. This depot should have been just a tad sooner, but it'll all be okay. Simply because there's not honestly too much that could be done about this. Just because I didn't send that out to scout. And it's a good thing to know is that when you do send units out to scout, you will always have just that much more resources. As soon as that is complete, you want to be going for your reactor, the second Marine, and on 400 minerals, we are going to be creating our our command center. Then as soon as we hit 100 gas, we will be putting down a factory, and as soon as our reactor is complete, we will be doing constant Marine production. Oh gosh, I can barely talk, can I? It's sort of sad.
SCV ready.
Either way, we're going to be starting that all soon. We're building this here because we will be doing a tech switch fairly soon.
Go ahead.
We want to be building our, actually probably going to wait a little bit on that supply depot. But we want to be building our next supply depot roughly around this time, either about halfway through the, my mouse froze, there we go, about halfway through the production of our 3rd and 4th Marine. Otherwise we will get supply block. We might even here for just a moment. It should be alright. We will be just a little bit okay. That one SCV did make it so that we are going to be just a tad ahead of where we would normally be. We'll just keep that up and go with it. Going to be doing a tech switch here. And we will begin our production of Hellions. We want to be up to about, I would say 6 Hellions, I believe is the number. And around this time, really around 100 gas, you want to be going for your medevac, or your starport, rather. And then now we have this here, and we have this here, and this is basically how it works. Now around this time, if I had everything optimized, I would be popping out with, well, a little bit past here. We should have a medevac by somewhere between 6:50 to 7 minutes till like 7:20-ish, you'll be getting your medevacs and your Hellions, and you should have, now obviously now I'm talking, but you'll have several medevacs, sorry, not several medevacs, one medevac, 4 Hellions, and around 6 Marines with 29 or so SCVs. If you do this all perfectly, you'll be able to push out with this force, using your Hellions to take out his Marines and harass his base, as well as defend. This is also very good versus Reapers. It does fairly well against 2 racks pushes, and it of course allows you to secure your second base without too much of a hassle, and even go into Hellbat drops if that's something you're into. Basically, yeah, there you go. That is how you do it. Always remember to send that SCV scout out. By the way, it is normally included in all of these builds, and if you find yourself wondering, why do I have, 400 extra minerals? I mean, I know I'm not innovation and I'm not perfect, but I shouldn't have this much. Check to make sure you scouted. Anyway, this is FD Vive le Direg signing off.